We're good? Hey, what is going on, my friends? We're back at it. Charity boot camp, Saturday. The squad is here. They're getting mentally prepared. Look, Jess is like all rainbows and everything.
I am.
Cam's trying not to kick me as she looked at the workout. Hey, as always, first I want to just talk about a little bit of what we're doing it for today, right? What is the charity for today? And I mean, it's obviously impossible to ignore anything that's been going on. And rather than like me diving deep into any of this, all I'm going to say is like, we're going to basically support and do stuff and not talk about it much. So today's charity that we want to support was started by Colin Kaepernick, and it's called Know Your Rights. And I'll just read it like as far as like what is the mission of Know Your Rights. So the mission is to advance the liberation and well-being of Black and brown communities through education, self-empowerment, mass mobilization, and the creation of new systems that elevate the generation of change leaders. So, like I said, I'm all about. I think it's important to voice your things, your feelings, your thoughts, and stand up. It's even more important to do. So in my mind, there's always this think, do, say, right? Not think and say without doing. The doing is the most important part. So just like I said, a small thing that we'll do today is donate towards our charity boot camp today. Is for the Know Your Rights organization and movement. You can find the link up in the copy for donations. And another thing that I'll do too, apart from not only donating myself individually as a side thing, if you guys donate and take a snapshot of your donation in the comment section, I will match on top of that every single thing that you guys donate. So whatever you guys donate, I will match on top of it. A Vigor will match on top of it what you're donating. So I just want to let you know that. But then please take a snapshot and put it in the comments so that I know and I match that as well. Like I said, we stand very, very firmly behind this. One of our core values is inclusiveness, which our tagline, just like Nike, is until we all win. And so we wanted to make sure that, like I said, we do something. And even though it's maybe a small step, we want to make sure that we're doing something for this and not just talking about it. So, and with that said, let's rock and roll. Let's still, hey, listen, let's get a sweat and a smile going, and let's do it for something good, something that makes a difference, something that makes a change. And let's get a warm-up on. I'm going to drop this phone down on the ground real quick, take a sip of caffeine, because you know I got to get that in, and then we're rocking and rolling. All right, today is, so very, especially the first part, very lower body dominant. So yes, we are going to do some upper body warming up, but we're going to keep it, take a lot of the, let's say we're going to do a lot more spine and a lot more lower body today to make sure we prep the body for what we got going on. Okay, just real quick, if you have kettlebell, dumbbell, and a band loop, you don't really need the band loop, but it'll help you. So if you have like I said, a band for lateral walks, it's going to make this workout spicier. If you don't, it's still going to be spicy. Don't worry about it. I promise you, you will be fine either way. But if you do, that's great. The girls got the hip thrust pads, but you can have, like I said, chair, couch, sofa, any of that stuff, and you'll be good to go. All right, so let's pay some homage to, like I said, starting top down to the neck. We're only going to do 2 drills, but still, like I said, the frequency of doing these things is what really makes you feel better. So if you guys are doing these warm-ups, you know, on a Saturday and afterwards, you're like, man, this feels so much better once we do it, right? And then Sunday through Friday, you don't do anything. Well, shit, that's not going to be a good thing, right? If it helps you, do it frequently, and trust me, that's when the results really come, is the compound effect of doing this stuff, okay? So we're going to first do the side to side, like, what's up, for the traps, okay? So long arms, fingers, and like I said, ear to shoulder. And some of you might start twisting here, so just find that line of tension. My left trap seems to not be cooperating with me, no matter how much of this I do. It's because I got the lean. It's the LL Cool J lean. You know what I mean? Like, what's up? And then that trap gets tight. So remember, keep that tension. Once you get to that end range, don't just be there for a second. Like, actually drive slowly to the side. Right? If one side is not as tight, well, just don't spend as much time there, right? Spend the most time on the side that's tighter. Don't hold your breath. Make sure you're breathing out. And again. If you push that hand towards the ground, you're going to get more of a stretch. So once I go to this side, if I push this hand and reach with it to the ground, you're going to get more of that stretch in that line of tension. Okay? Because it's all connected. So reach towards the ground with your fingers, and you'll get more out of it. We're going to do a couple more. And the goal is, obviously, every time to get a little bit more range of motion. Right? Try not to have body language. What I mean by that is, right, when you're tilting, to like twist to try to get that range. Just keep it very honest, everything coming from that neck position. All right, and relax. All right, we're going to do our circles. All right, so tuck in the chin, go into shoulder, ceiling, shoulder, and back. Just try to draw a bigger circle every time. I almost said draw a bigger sucker. What the hell? You should, Jess. Remember, anytime you're tight, slow that down. Right? Don't rush through the tightness. And slow it down. All right, coming back, it's going to be the last one. Draw a little bit of a bigger circle. And shake it off. Okay. All right, we're going to do a really quick one. And we're going to go a little faster tempo on these thoracic rotations. Check this out. So, like, make sure you turn your toes in a little bit here, and then try to rip the floor apart. So now my glutes are on, my abs are on, right? Your toes still might be pointing forward a little bit. And make sure you continue to do that as we rotate. And then point. If you want to do a little clicky finger when you rotate and go like, hey, what's up, Cam? Hey. It's probably not a good pickup move. Just saying, hey.
I got the sound.
Yeah, you can add the sound too. Yeah. Try to get a little bit more rotation every time. So remember, do not let your hips rotate. That's why we're locking in those hips. So everything's coming from that upper body.
Oh, yeah. Jersey.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Let's get one more per side. And break. Shaking it off. All right, so we're just going to do a little quick Steve Maxwell drill. We've done this before. Like, I'm going to turn to the side. This is kind of like a very, very chill drill, really. I'm going to turn to the side. I'm going to drop down and then draw the rainbow with my hands on the floor all the way to the outside, my heel, and then come back up. Okay, and again. So it's an old school kind of hammy stretch, but it's a very relaxing. So breathe out. As we're on the side, you're going to kind of feel that outside, that lateral side of the hammy. Coming back up. And you can go back down other side. Just draw that rainbow from heel to heel. That's your thought process. She is security. And shaking it off a little bit. All right, down on the ground. We're gonna combo this. So we're gonna go down from this child's pose position. Again, going up into downward dog. So from here, driving our hips up. Once you're in this position, remember we're gonna push our heels into the ground and kind of get that stepper going for a second. Okay. And then we're going to roll forward. Now, as we roll forward, here's the key, okay? I'm going to get my shoulders over my fingertips because that's going to give me a stretch in my forearms. Okay, so when I'm in this position, I can push my hands into the ground and I'm feeling a big, big forearm stretch, right? And the more that you lean forward, obviously, the more stretch you're going to get. Keep the elbows locked out. Hold there for a second, breathe. And then we're going to come back, tuck the chin, and roll back into this position and back down. Now, this is a combo movement. So the second part of it, you're going to do 1 rep like that. And then the second part is you're going to go into a Spider-Man lunge, drive that elbow back, okay? And again, so Spider-Man lunge, elbow back. And then we're going to go back to that spinal roll, right? So you do 1 of each, okay? You do 1 of each, and we're going to keep doing that, guys, for like 90 to 120 seconds, right? So we're going to go 2 minutes on this combo. I'll coach them up. So drive that elbow back. Just imagine your elbow.
Oh, it pinches.
That's why we're doing it.
It was like one of those like muscle.
A little spasmy. Little eek. Try to get those hips to the ground. Remember when you're doing, like I said, when you're doing that downward dog position, try to get your shoulders over your fingertips. Lock out the elbow. You're going to feel a big stretch in your forearm. And then just hold there for a second. All right, so we're comboing this movement so that we get a bunch out of it, right? We're releasing the spine a little bit, doing some hip mobility drills. You might be hearing a lot of sounds in the background today. There we go. Now we got a minute plus left, guys. Go at your own tempo. Like I said, don't try to rush, right? If I'll give you an example. If I'm in this position and I get here and I'm tight, I'm gonna hold this position for a little bit. I might breathe here. Remember, don't hold your tension. I might do 2, 3 breaths. Bam, come back, come to the other side. Maybe the other side's not as tight. And so I only stay here for maybe 1 breath, and then I'm going back here to this position, and I might feel my right hamstrings tight. So I'm gonna stay here a little longer, right? So it's not you got to be here for XYZ amount of time. A lot of it is about feeling your body and understanding where you have tension and then working on where you have tension. If you don't have a lot of tension, then you can move forward, okay? We're going to do 30 more seconds on this. When you're driving that elbow back, remember, imagine it's back to the wall. It's not up to the ceiling, right? We're driving that elbow back to the wall. You're going to feel that upper back rotation. Last 10 seconds. Try to get 1 more rep in here. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, we're going to do another combo, hip activation, hip mobility series. So we're going to start in our shin box position, but what we're going to do first is do an activation drill. So if I'm here in the shin box, remember, somebody's pulling me by a string on the crown of my head, right? So that's step 1. We got to have this great, nice posture, nice and tall, and not collapsing, okay? Now I'm going to lift up this leg, and what you're thinking about is lifting from the butt cheek, okay? So butt cheek lifts. If you need to lean a little bit, if you need like some support, that's okay. But I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to bring that leg in front of me and punch that heel, right? So right at you, right? Ninja kick right at you. So you're going to feel a hamstring stretch. I'm going to stay nice and tall. Then I'm going to bring it back slowly. The key is not to just throw it back, okay? It's to bring it back, lay it back down, okay? And from there, we're going to do a tie sit, right? Squeeze your butt, abs engaged, and then control down. And then guess what we do then? We do our shin box switch. We do the same thing here. I'm going to lift, right, from the butt cheek, like drop it right on Cam's hand, let it hover, right, and then there you go, woo, and then bring it back. Control, 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 control. Notice, control, hover, hover, hover. Ass cheek on fire, bam, back down, tie sit, right? So we're comboing this. Remember, when you do the shift, you can put your hands back, right? So we're going to go 90 seconds on this one. Get it ready? Let's go. The key is the attempt. If you're trying to lift that leg up, slow it down a little bit, Jess. See, Jess is trying to make it a little too dancey. We need to slow it down. All right, because we want that activation, glute med glute, turn it on, because we got a bunch of stuff today where you're going to need your butt cheeks to work. Remember, at all times thinking tall, right? So string right here.
Oh!
We haven't even started, just got butt cramps.
It just, you all know your experience at home. Someone just did. I can feel it.
Jake probably can't even do that.
I'll let him know. Let's go 30 more seconds. Like I said, I'd rather you do less reps and they're quality reps than just rushing through it, guys, right? Obviously, there's an intent behind this. Nice and controlled, nice and smooth. We want things to turn on. Nice, there you go, Jess. Good, nice and controlled. Good, Cam. Another thing, too, when you're doing like the tie sits and stuff, to engage your abs, you can push your hands together, right? If you drive your hands together, you're going to get more tension in your abs. Last 10 seconds, try to get one more rep in here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, standing up. Let's go. We're going to combo this a little bit. So we're going to do 5 wide out drops, and then we're going to do 2 side lunges per side to get some of the adductor stress. So essentially the way this looks like, we're going to put a timer on, feet are close together, wide out drop, touch and go, okay? So you hit 5, and then from there, we're going to go side lunge, reach. So what we're looking for is toes straight, locked out knee if you can, feel this big stretch in your groin, come back out of it, and then other side, right? We're just giving the arms for some counterbalance here. We hit that for 2, and we're back at it, 5 wide out drops, okay? So we're gonna do that for 45 seconds, just alternate, get the core temperature up a little bit, and from there, got a little quickie, high knees, and then we're ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna explain the workout, okay? Ready, let's go. So remember, you want it like when you do the wide out drops, think like there's a wall in front of you, so you don't wanna lean over, headbutt the wall, unless that's something you like to do. It's my usual Tuesday, but like here, staying upright, right? So your hips drop in between your knees. When you're doing that side lunge, pause it for a second. We're looking for that stretch, right? 10 more seconds. There you go, reach out, breathe. Gives you a little bit more upright posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. A little dance move and done. There we go. All right, we're just gonna do 15 seconds of high knees, guys. We're gonna kind of ramp it up. Every 5 seconds, I'll just say ramp up. We're gonna go a little faster, so start at 50%, just moving. Say ramp up. I'm gonna push it a little bit more, okay? 15, maybe 20 seconds. Last drill for warm-ups, and then we're ready to go. All right, get it ready. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Nice and tall. Remember, you're moving from the shoulder, not from the elbow. First ramp up, go. 5 seconds, go faster. Cam looks like she's doing the speed walk in the Olympics. And ramp up, go. 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, guys, as always, hey, just let us know if you're live, hashtag live. If you're going to be on a replay later on, hashtag replay, just so we know. Okay, real quick, get it together. Take a quick sip of water. I'm going to take a quick sip of caffeine. We're going to get ready to rock and roll.
We got 200 people on.
Get it.
201 viewers.
201.
All right, guys, hey, listen, we're over 200 live.
206.
Tell your friends to jump on. They still got an opportunity to get the workout in. Yeah, text them right now. Get on the Facebook page right now.
Comment on the comments.
All right, check this out, guys. So this is what we have. So it's 5 exercises. We're doing 60 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest, twice through, okay? That's part 1. Okay, that's part 1. And like I said, it's pretty damn dominant on lower body, right? We got 3 out of the 5 exercises are lower body exercises. Number 1, we're gonna have kettlebell swings and or deadlifts like you make, your call. right? With a deadlift, more time and attention. With the swing, heart rate's gonna get up a little bit faster, right? Now, here's the thing. It's not a minute of all out, like death swings, which is a drill that you can do, you know, really push it. So it's kind of, your intensity should probably be about 75%, right? So I'll give you an example. Okay, if I said, Jess, I want you to go 1 minute all out as fast as you can, max power in every rep, right? It looks something like this. I'd be like, ha, right? So every rep's super powerful. I'm throwing it back down. Here, we're trying, now if I said, hey, we're gonna go for 5 minutes nonstop, find like this really kind of slow cadence, it might be something like, right? But we wanna be somewhere in between. Right, so in 60 seconds, you might be at 30 reps or something like that. Okay, you could do that, you could do deadlifts, meaning nice and smooth tempo. Okay, if you don't have a bell, if you don't have a dumbbell, 60 seconds, hinge jump, doesn't have to be maximal. Leave the ground, find a rhythm, go for it. Okay, so that is number one. Okay, number two is a lateral crawl with a sit out. Now, you can pick and choose to put the sit out in there. You can leave it out, your call. But lateral crawl just means we're here and we're stepping a couple, 4 to the side. Now, if you add the sit out at the end, I'm sitting out, okay? I come back, sitting out on the other side. So we got core, we got hips, we got shoulders, okay? For 1 minute. Try to not stop. If you have to break, try to break here. Maybe even put the knees down, but really just try to keep that tension. Number 3, lateral band walk. So for the ladies, they're gonna put the bands, if you have a band, you're gonna put it around the knees, hips go back, okay, and we're stepping, controlling, right? So if you watch my feet, right, step, don't let it snap you back, right? Step, control, step, control. Take 3-4 to the left, 3-4 to the right. If you do not have a band, we're just gonna go controlled, so hips back, step further, kind of like if I was playing defense in basketball, step in. Notice I'm not bringing my hips up, I'm staying low, pushing my hips back, nice and slow. My coach used to make us do this shit for forever. Nasty, okay? So we got a minute of that. Number 4, hip thrusts. If they choose to, and if you choose to, you can do the hip thrust with the band around your knees, right? Makes it spicier, obviously. But remember, we're moving from the sternum. So sternum, I'm driving up through here, squeeze as hard as I can, crack that walnut in between your butt cheeks, back down, touch, squeeze. Notice, this is my lever, this is my hinge point from my sternum, okay? So that's number 4, and then number 5, we got a hollow hold, okay? So for 1 minute, pointing those toes, like keeping that. Remember, we want the crinkle in the shirt. So that's a coaching cue I like. Here's the crinkle in the shirt. If I lose the crinkle in the shirt, I'm losing my abs. Crinkle, okay, keep it. So pushing the low back into the ground. We got 1 minute. I may make it spicy. It is. Hey, new coaching cue if you're a coach. Steal it. All right. Remember, once we're done with the hollow holds, guess what? Right back at it. Right, so we got 10 rounds, 10 minutes of work in that first part. I'm not gonna tell you what the second part is yet. All right, so here's the deal. We get started in 40 seconds because that's when the timer comes to 0. We're gonna see how many noises Cam can make today. By the way, that's not a challenge. I'm trying to yeah. The challenge is to get it down from 100 to like 42. 30 seconds. Oh, that's what you're waiting for. 20 seconds. All right, guys, get zoned in, get zoned in. Let's go, get mentally prepped. Focus on the thing right in front of you. Not even the set. Focus on the 1 rep. 1 rep and 1 rep. Let's just build it up, compound it. Get set, going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go, rock and roll. Remember, find a tempo, smooth, keep that tension. Listen, too, if you get tired from, for instance, swings, you feel the grips going or something, you can switch it up to kettlebell deadlifts. Just keep going. Keep going. Get nice and tall there, Jess. I'm gonna block you. So think head to the ceiling. Head to the ceiling. There we go. Nice. Nice, Cam. There we go. Feel that whole foot. Big footprint on the ground. Big footprint on the ground.
Big foot or big
Big footprint, everything.
Bigfoot.
I know. Mm-hmm. Halfway. Let's go, guys. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Find that tempo. Keep that tempo. Find that tempo. Keep that tempo. Let's go. Right? This is one of those drills where don't start fast and then gas out. Keep it consistent. That's what we're shooting for. Last 10 seconds. Keep breathing. Do not hold your breath while you're doing this. Make sure you're breathing, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. 15 seconds. Let's go. Big woosah. Remember, we got lateral crawls with that sit out. Now, you can cross your hands if you want to. So you can cross, okay? Or you can keep them close. Your call. All right? Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Go 4. 4 steps to the side. You can even go 3. If you don't have a lot of space to move, you can go 3, no problem. Okay? Good posture. Slow it down a little bit, Jess. I'm saying that just because in about 20 seconds, you're going to be like, ah! I know how this goes. I know how this goes. Nice. Let's go. Remember, if you got to rest, try to rest in that position. We're halfway. 30 seconds left. Nice tall spine. Remember, don't let that water spill on the low of your back. Right? Don't let that water spill. It's a lot about stability. It's not about just moving fast and getting tired. It's not about that at all. 15 seconds. Nice. You can slow-mo that a little bit. Cam striking a pose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Let's go. Popping up. Bands on. Bands on. You got 15 seconds to put the bands on. Scramble, scramble, scramble.
Scramble legs. Scramble legs.
Get it ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Remember, slow it down. Tension, tension, tension. Nice. If you feel like you're very arched and you got the Instagram butt going on, push your hands together so you get your abs engaged, right? Because now my pelvis is where it's supposed to be and my glutes are working harder, right? That's what we want. Way to work, guys. Way to work. Push the hips back. Let's go. We're halfway right now, guys. Let's go. 30 more seconds. Drive the butt back a little bit more. There we go. Nice job, Jess. Good. Last 15 seconds, guys.
Oh, jelly.
The burn is good. It's a good thing. It's a good thing, my friends. It's a good thing. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Hip thrust. Let's get it ready. See, I knew you'd take on the challenge.
Always.
Of course. Of course. You already know. Great comment right there. That was a good one-liner. Get ready. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Ramp the tempo. See, this is where we try to rep. Try to rep it. Try to rep it. Good. Touch and go. Moving from that sternum. Remember, not from the upper back, from the sternum. You want some good news? Your butt can rest when you're doing your hollow hold. Yeah, I know. It's exciting. It's exciting. Let's go. Find that tempo. Find that tempo. Find that tempo. 30 seconds, halfway through. Let's go. You got it, Jess. It's like the movie Platoon, just getting shot in your butt cheeks. Ah. Last 15 seconds. Let's go. Finishing strong. Finishing strong. Nice. Good job on the form. Way to move from the sternum. Push those feet into the ground. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, if you got bands, bands off. We got hollow hold position for 1 minute, guys. For 1 minute. This is the good thing about it is lower body break.
Weird.
Abs about to be on fire though. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Try to hold it for the whole minute. Remember, you can change the lever and bring those knees in a little bit if you can't hold that position. So you can still work, but just hold that position. Make sure you're looking forward. Cam's got the leisurely position. That's the beach position. So think about it this way, that like if I was going to push Jess's legs down, she would need to resist it with core, right? She's not enjoying that. But that makes sure that your abs are doing the work and not your hip flexors, right? Good, create that tension. Nice, Cam, there we go. Stop. Halfway, let's go. Come on. Almost there, let's go, let's go, let's go. Stay focused, keep breathing, push that low back into the ground, no arch. No arch. That's fine, yep. You can change hand position, you can change the levers of the legs and bend the knees a little bit. Your call, just do not stop, don't break from the position. We got last 10 seconds right now. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Let's go, popping back up, round 2. Round 2 coming up, back to kettlebell swings. Let's go, taking a deep breath. Try to find that rhythm, burp, whatever you gotta do. Yeah, you went and ninja'd it straight my way. Ready, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go, keeping that tempo. Nice, make sure I can see that logo on your chest at the bottom, Cam. There we go, that's better, good. More glutes, nice. Remember, leave a big footprint on the ground so your feet are equally on the ground. Nice job, keeping that tempo. That's all right, switch it up to deads if you need to. There you go. So great example there too. As far as like if ribs bugging you or something's bugging you, you can go to deadlifts, more time and attention. Halfway, we got 30 seconds left. Even if you're doing a deadlift, think pull yourself down, push yourself away. All right, so use those hips. Create that tension with the bell. Last 15 seconds, guys. Stay focused, stay focused. Remember, that's the tough part. Once you're fatigued, keep in great form. But that's our mission, that's our focus here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. All right, 15-second breather, guys. We got those lateral crawls with the sit out. Your call if you want to do 3 or 4. Like I said, it doesn't need to be fast. Control is more important in this one. Going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good positions, constant tension. There you go. If you do that sit out, try not to have the butt touch the ground so you're levitating, keeping the tension on the whole body. And if you got to take a proverbial break, try to just hold that crawl position. Halfway right now, guys. Remember, long, long, long spine. Imagine somebody's making your, I would say, spine longer, pulling you by the head. So there's no rounding of the back, upper or lower. What did you say, Jess? All right, 15 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Finishing strong, guys. Let's go. Stick with it. Stick with it. Come on. Stick with it. Almost there. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and break. Let's go. Bands on. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, if you don't have that band loop, guys, remember, stay low on this. Sometimes that can be even harder because if you have the band loop, you're going to take shorter steps. If you don't, watch my step. It's a long step, control. Long step, control, right? Coming back, long step, control, and I'm staying low, right? Get it ready. Going in 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Bend the knees a little bit more, Cam. Push the hips back. There we go. Good. Keep that core braced, right? Think if somebody's going to punch you in the stomach, you probably want to brace that. Or if I'm dropping coconuts on your abs. Bloodsport. If you don't know the movie Bloodsport, we got a problem.
Nope. We got a problem.
Nice. Try to keep that tension. Try not to come out of it. 30 seconds. We're halfway right now. Doing great, guys. Let's go. Make sure you keep pushing your hips back. Right? Sometimes you'll see like the knees start falling forward. In this one, we want to drive the hips back. Get that stretching glute and hammy. Last 15 seconds, guys. Let's go. Good job, Jess. Good job, Cam. Way to work. Way to work. Way to stay focused. See that focus face. Woo! Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And break. 15 seconds. We're at hip thrust. Did a little two-step there. I saw it.
Look at each other's eyes.
It is. It's actually proven scientifically. If you look into each other's eyes, your strength goes up by 17%. You're wondering, like, is this true?
No, I just
Ready?
wanna make
3,
I believe
2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, this is the glute winner.
Wow, I didn't know that changes accents, huh? Love it. Let's go. Keep a tempo, keep a tempo, keep a tempo. All right, so just think about cadence. There we go. Nice. Goal is not stopping. You want to break in that ISO position. Halfway through, 30 seconds left. Nice. If you want to push the elbows into the pad, if you're on a couch, that's going to give you some core tension. It's going to help you out. Last 15 seconds. Nice. Way to work. Keep it consistent. Keep it consistent. Finishing strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And break. Let's go. Hollow hold. Last one. Last one in round 1. Oh, yeah.
This is round 2.
Correct.
Block 1.
Yes, it's round 2 and block 1. Good explanation. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. The burn's going to kick in a little bit sooner on this one. Nice. Point those toes. Remember, in hollow holds, the key is like try to point the toes, push that low back into the ground at all times. There we go. Keep pushing, keep reaching with that, Jess. Nice, Cam. Good adjustment. 30 seconds left. Halfway through it.
I'm earthquaking over here.
You're earthquaking? That's going to be a new term. Earthquaking, MC hammering if you're standing. Let's go. Stick with it. Last 15 seconds. Nice, Cam. Come on. No break, no break. Looking forward. Almost there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And break. Nice job, guys. We are not done yet. We're not done yet. Take a quick 2-minute break. I'm going to take a quick sip, and then I'll be back.
Good. That's good.
All right. As you already know, guys, hashtag live, hashtag replay. And also, remember, and I know you're right in the middle of this, but I'm going to still keep dropping it. Remember, we'll match any donation that you make to the charity. Link is up there for donations. If you take a snapshot of your donation, we're going to put all the donations that you snapshot in the comments, and we're going to match that on top of what we've already donated, okay? So, real quick, this second part is a countdown, count up, but we're going to do it in a time frame, okay? And the time frame is going to be 7 minutes. Why 7? It's like a weird number. No, it's a lucky number 7. So here's the deal. First, I'm going to go over the exercises, okay? 1.5 rep squat jump, okay? So that means that I'm going down. I'm doing a half rep, up, down, squat jump. 2, 3, right? So I get that bottom rep to get more glutes. So that's number 1. Number 2 is push-ups. Nothing fancy here, right? Great form. Notice I get magic fingers. I spread my fingers wide, okay? Spread my fingers wide. Knuckles right under shoulders, about shoulder width apart. Cores engaged. I'm driving the ground away, packing my chin. I pull myself down. Or you can do this on the knees as a regression. And number 3 is a V-sit. So our V-sit, we're packing, tucking the chin in, fists here like we're boxing. Grab the shins, come back down. Okay? Now, here's the deal. This is going to work. You're going to do 10 squat, 1.5 rep squat jumps, 10 push-ups, 10 V-sits, then 9 of each one, then 8 of each one, then 7 of each one, then 6 of each one, all the way down to 1. if you're superhuman savage, you might be able to get to 1 in those 7 minutes and then start going back up, okay? But the challenge is to just like go nuts, right? Now, great form, excellent form, but then push yourself, okay? So if you're just doing crappy reps and getting through this fast, it doesn't count, right? We're looking for excellence in form. But it's going to be 7 minutes. Like I said, it's going to be 7 minutes, and you're doing a countdown and count up if you get to it, right? So remember, 1.5 rep squat jumps, 10. So you got that, 10 push-ups, 10 V-sits. Then you got 9 squat jumps, 9 push-ups, 9 V-sits, 8, 8, 8, 7, 7, 7, 6, 6, 6, so on and so forth, okay? If you have any type of issue, I think Cam might not be able to jump still yet, maybe, possibly. You can just do 1.5 rep squats, okay? And not have to do squat jumps. You already know what you're doing.
Jumping.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, 30 seconds and we're rocking and rolling, guys. Hey, I challenge you to challenge yourself, right? Get to like both on number 1, the form, right? So being really present, being really focused, making sure you have good form. And then number 2, really pushing yourself, right? When you get in that uncomfortable zone and everything's burning, but you're zoned in on your reps, look at like, so they're looking good and pushing past that uncomfortable feeling. All right, that's my challenge to you. 10 seconds, let's get it ready. We got 7 minutes on the clock. Going in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nice. The jump doesn't have to be crazy high, but it'll leave the ground. That's great. That's perfect, Jess. Staying upright, Cam. Think about that wall in front of you. There we go, nice. Pulling yourself down. Good. The key on that half rep is that we get some extra tension at the bottom where the glutes work more. Nice form, Jess. There we go. Hips and shoulders move together. Nice, Cam. Get that full range. Remember, important where the chin position is. So when we're doing push-ups, pack that chin. Good. Touch and go. Get it, Jess. Nice, nice, Cam. Grab those shins, grab those shins. That's your marker, right? At least tap them. You don't have to like grab it. You can tap them at least. Very, very present. You're listening. I love it. Let's go. 9. We got some serious thunder and lightning going up in here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's ambiance.
I'm thunder, she's lightning.
Thunder and lightning.
Yep.
As if we didn't have enough AKAs for these two. Thunder and lightning. Let's go. Nice. Feel, remember, on the push-ups, feel all those knuckles, feel all those fingertips. Spread out that weight. Get that range locking out, nice and form. In push-ups, a lot of times you should be feeling your abs almost not maybe as much, but you should definitely be feeling them if you're doing them right, because you're doing a moving plank essentially. We're about to be 2 minutes in, guys. Let's go. Push yourself.
Ron Ward says, I thought hollow hold for a minute was hard, and then my cat got on my chest 10 seconds into it.
So we had somebody that had a progression of a cat going on their chest for hollow holds. I guess that's a progression. You could also bench press your dog in that position. It's just a lot of things you could do. Nice. Good form, Cam. Way to focus on the form. Get those knuckles down into the ground, Jess. There we go. Spread it out. Nice. Way to work, guys. Let's go. Way to work. Way to work. We're 2.5 minutes in right now, guys. Learning how to make the foundation quality form and then pushing on top of that is key. Because honestly, a lot of people will push without checking their form, without really being deliberate in how well they execute every rep. The goal is not, anybody can make a person tired, guys. Remember that. It's easy to make people tired. What is not easy is to make people better. What's not easy is to make sure that people have excellent reps under fatigue, under pressure, right? And that's deliberate practice. That's focus. Let's go.
253 people.
Wow, I think we're breaking records today, guys. Over 250 live. I'm loving it. I'm hoping that the vast majority of you guys are working. Popcorn on the couch, watching like, damn, that looks like a tough workout. Nice. Get that depth on the 1.5s. There we go. Way to push, Cam. Nice. Remember, don't let the push override the quality. We will not allow that to happen. Good. Hips and shoulders move together. Let's go. We're 4 minutes in, guys. We got 3 minutes left. Good thing about countdowns is that you do less and less reps, so we have movement variability, right? So we can switch it up fast. So yes, your heart rate's going to be high, but it allows us to keep quality form on those reps. Keep a little on the push-ups, keep a little bit of tension on the glutes, right? Because that's going to lock your hips in. I believe the ladies are going to get down to 1 and have to start coming up. I believe it. Let's go. Let's go. What was that, Jess? What rep?
This is 4.
This is 4. Nice. Pushing. I love it. Nice. We're going to get down there. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hips and shoulders together, Cam. There we go. Nice. What I mean by hips and shoulders together, guys, is like so you're not keeping your butt up in the air while your chest is dropping, right? We want them to move together. Coming up on 5 minutes, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes in the chamber. So this is how it works. If you come down to 1-1-1, your next set is 2-2-2. And you might be like, well, duh, Luca, I know that. But there are variations when you do 1-1-1 and then you do 1-1-1 again. Also, right now you're fatigued, so hey, I rather say the simple things. Way to push, ladies. Way to push. Way to push. Ooh, I saw that roll. I saw that roll.
Now 1 again? 2.
No, 2.
Oh.
See, that's why I said it. It was going to come up. Man, I like that little military roll from the V-sit to the push-up. Should I say from the push-up to the V-sit? Nice. Coming back up. Last minute coming up, guys. 1 minute, 5 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. Remember, it's that like last part of the game right here. Zone in. That was the sound for the last minute, guys. Let's get it. Let's get it. See where you can get to, challenge yourself. But remember, don't compromise the reps. Don't compromise the reps. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, wee. 40 seconds. Last 30 seconds. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Finishing strong. Finishing strong is a motto of life. A lot of people start. But man, you got to make sure you can finish. 15 seconds. Way to push, Cam. Way to push, Jess. Great job, ladies. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, and we had the buzzer too. Woo! Man. Good job. Cam, I'm gonna give you a high five like from the distance. Yeah, she needs a minute. It's like one soul tear coming down her left eye cheek. Woo! Oh man, that was challenging. See, the cool thing is competition kicks in too. It's not a bad thing. But remember, foundation, like a lot of the things that we do, when you're training, I think they can carry over in life. Things like, hey, excellence. All right, excellence of reps, that becomes in the forefront of it, okay? I think that's very, very important. Have the audio match the video. Have the things you say match the things that you do. If you talk about great reps, do great reps, right? If you say, hey, listen, form is more important than intensity, okay, cool, well then show that, okay? And just like it is in life and what we're talking about today, if you stand for something, if you believe in something, don't just say it. Matter of fact, more importantly, do it. Right? Do it. Be a representation of the things that you talk about, that you believe, the values, right? The character. I feel so strongly about that. It's a lot. What you do speaks so much louder than the things that you say. And in a world of so many social media platforms, which hey, can be a blessing. Like I said, we are able to do something like this, which is amazing. There's also a lot of opportunities to say things, but not necessarily then follow up and do the things, okay? So I encourage you to think, do, and then say, and not think, say, and then maybe not even do, okay? And with that, I want to finish with, like I said, you know, the Know Your Rights camp and the Know Your Rights organization that was started by Colin Kaepernick. Like, we've supported in the past, I've supported in the past, and, you know, this is just an opportunity to bring it to the forefront. It should always be in the forefront. Like I said, unfortunately, many times, like, I would say things happen and you're like, oh, by the way, let's do this. We should be doing this every day. Every day of our lives, we should be supporting the things that we believe in. So please go and donate to Know Your Rights Camp. Like I said, I will match every single thing, every donation, but you got to let me know. Like I said, we have hundreds of people right now that did this workout, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us. But please, like, I would love to match as much as possible. Seriously, right? Like, make me match as much as possible towards this. Like I said, we've already made a donation, but we want to match on top of this and encourage you guys to donate to something that I feel is extremely important. And put it in the comments. And like I said, we'll make that donation. With that said, hey, you could be anywhere else. I don't know where you are in Seattle. It's raining, so it's a great morning to get a workout in and knock it out. But wherever in the world you are, hey, and listen, please let us know. If you are, you know, a lot of times we get that, but like, please let us know where you're watching this. We've had, you know, 23 countries present in some of the workouts. But hey, whether you're live, hashtag live, replay, hashtag replay, let us know where you're coming from, man. I really appreciate you guys showing up. I know Jess and Cam, Thunder and Lightning, one of their 27 AKAs now, you know, probably appreciate you coming out too. But you could be anywhere else and you're here. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you so much. Please make a donation and we will see you next Saturday. Coach Luke is out. Peace.